our value education class. Today we are going to study class 8th, lesson number 6, that is the choice is yours. This value is very important because what action we do in our life, that is because of our choice. So let us start this chapter with a short story. In the heart of Denmark, there was a big jewelry showroom which was filled with beautiful gold and diamond ornaments. A group of robbers planned to break and open the shop to steal the ornaments. They planned it for many days and fixed a day. On that particular day, they got into the showroom. Before they started their work, they silently disconnected danger siren and switched off all the CCTV. They were wonderstruck with the brightness of gold and diamond ornaments. Quickly, they filled their bags with all the ornaments kept in the showroom. When everything was over, they were about to leave. They saw a board exhibited in the shop where it was written that ornaments in the showcase are not real. They are only models. After reading that, thieves could not control their anger, disappointment and sorrow. With anger, they destroyed all the glasses. The sound awakened the neighbors and neighbors informed the police. Police came and arrested them. What message do we get from the story? That the people who chose to become thief because of their false value system, imprudence and ignorance. If we make our choices with prudence and with the consultation of elders, we can save our lives. So students, let us remember the words of Saint Chavra that you angels will be turned into bad devils if you are caught in bad habits. True faith in God and prayer in life will help us to make right choices in our life. Because God will show the way to the person who fears Him and seek His help. When we are in the bad company, we may have to face pressure and consequent crisis. When all say yes, you require a great courage to say no. Because only persons with true courage, wisdom and strength of character will be able to do so. Now let's see one more example through a story of a student who had the courage to make right choice. Ryan was the best student of class 11th in the city. He came to Miss Maya, the counselor, with tears. He was shocked to see Ryan, the best student in that condition, because she found that Ryan was always cheerful and happy student. Ryan burst into tears and shared the problem and struggle in front of Miss Maya. One day, Ryan's friends decided to bunk the class and loaf around in the city, but Ryan said no to them. But they compelled him to join their company. Ryan was a very honest and a sincere boy. His father died when he was an infant, and mother had brought him up with great expectations. Because of that no to his friends, he had to face many consequences, as all his friends deserted him. He felt all alone. They discarded him from their company and left him alone. And they used to laugh at him. He wept in front of Miss Maya and asked her to help him. With the help of counselor, Ryan got self-consciousness and confidence. Miss Maya appreciated him for his deed and convinced him that whatever he had done was correct. He felt happy and satisfied. After that, he went back to his class with confidence and determined face. From the story of Ryan, what we have seen that he was facing peer pressure, but with the help of the counselor, he was saved. Otherwise, the consequences could be very disastrous. Now let's see what is peer influence. Peer influence is an external influence of the same age group on the decision making of each member in the group. Peer influence can be positive or negative. Let's see what are the positive impacts of the peer. It may be adopting a particular behavior, dress style, or imitating a character of the film or videos they see. Among the teenagers, the influence of peer can be seen more visible and influential. It has lots of positive impacts. Peer group offers friendship, acceptance, moral support and encouragement. They understand better than elders, give feedback and create opportunities to experiment and explore, and acceptable solutions in the time of difficulties. On the other hand, the influence of peer group can have negative impacts also. Let's see what are they. The negative impacts of peer is known as peer pressure. This peer pressure can be seen in teenagers more because they want to spend their more time with their friends than with parents and elders. In some cases, it is very easy to control the peer pressure, but sometimes very difficult too. Lawrence Sternberg, an American university professor, says that teens are more influenced by peer pressure due to their desires for immediate reward and immaturity in taking individual decisions. They are more mature enough to take right decisions. If elders are wise enough to create ample space and offer meaningful group activities which motivate their energy and group power, teens will not look for destructive peer undertaking. Now let's see one more example given in the story, that there is a message given by the principal of a school on a farewell day. He shared the story of a boy, Jeevan, who passed his 12th class exam with a high percentage. He was very happy, even his parents were very happy, and they took loan for his higher studies. He got admission in engineering college in one of the leading cities in India. After a few months of his admission, he asked his parents that he did not want to continue because all the students in the college belongs to rich families, very luxurious life. So he did not want to continue his study. The parents were disheartened by this news. They asked Jeevan to stay for a week there in the hostel and to take his final decision. His father was a very wise man. He collected the Xerox copies of all the bank loan papers, a photograph of his family with mother, sister in front of his partially constructed house, and reached his hostel. There he handed all these things to Jeevan and said that now look at these and take a decision. He said that he had two options and the choice is yours, whether to leave the studies or to continue. And he said that whenever he tempted to spend more money and live a luxurious life like his friend, he can see these documents and photograph and remember the words, that choice is yours. After that, the boy continued his study and completed his engineering with high grade. This story is told by the principal to all the students on the occasion of a farewell, because after passing 12th, the students will reach to different places in the world and there will be numerous options in front of them, but they should always remember that choice is yours. At last, I want to say that your life is yours. It's you who can make it or break it. Choice is yours. As Saint Chavra reminds us that do not become the cause of sorrow for your parents. Always remember that their blessing is the foundation of your future life. You have freedom, so be courageous to make right choices in your life. And always remember that choice is yours. Thank you, students.